Thanos was able to wipe out half of the universe at the snap of a finger. He is the most dangerous being in the entire MCU, or at least he was until Jonathan Majors packed on about 20 pounds of muscle, completely naturally. Jonathan Majors has been in countless roles as of late and has put on a large amount of muscle for his roles as Kang and Damian from Creed 3. Like all celebrities, he did this 100% naturally by following his trainer's diet and training routine. It's about time for my villain arc, and it's time to become the strongest in the universe. Jonathan Majors follows a strict diet and eats 5 times per day. Alright, look at that delicious looking food here. You know, I'm starting to think his villain arc could have been avoided with just proper food. Who has turkey, rice, and beans for breakfast? It just feels so wrong. This is disgusting. Suddenly, being a Marvel villain doesn't seem worth it. Why start off your day by cooking for 30 minutes to make a meal that's shit, that just starts your day off horribly? Oh, there it is. Alright, so we're gonna be making a protein shake very quickly here. So I've got some silk milk. This is just our pre-workout meal. So it's just this, scoop of that, a shake, 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 shake. Delicious. And then one large banana. This is not average, guys. This is like, I would say extra large. Tastes like cock. Time for the post-workout meal. Let's see what it is. Hopefully it's something very good and not 6 ounces of chicken and spinach. I would never, ever look forward to eating this after a very hard workout. It just doesn't look super like appealing. After like one day, you're like, that's enough of that. It's very rubbery. That's on me for cooking it a little bit too long. If you don't chew it or think about swamps, it's not bad. To my villain arc. Meal number 4, Greek yogurt and mixed berries. I understand there's only blueberries in here, but I don't like the other ones, so I'm sorry. Also, it really frustrates me that he doesn't have this in the mornings. Nobody wants to wake up, cook for 30 minutes, and eat ground turkey, beans, and rice. This took about 30 seconds to prepare while putting it on a scale and putting the berries in. If you have a private chef doing it, then it's a lot more feasible. But for us normal folk, not happening. Like, this is delicious. I'm so hungry. Yum! So fun fact, bison is apparently extinct in Canada, or at least Ontario. So we just have ground beef. Literally could not find any bison. than asparagus. I don't know who actually willingly eats asparagus, but let's see how this is. Tastes like this morning. Looks like something I would avoid in the forest. It's not bad. I wanted to quickly talk about his workout routine. I think his workout routine is terrible. I just think that his workout program focuses on weird movements. There's no reason to do pretty much the entire exercise that I did today. The only one I would keep is the chin-ups, and I would add weighted chin-ups to that. If you're able to do weighted chin-ups, obviously. The whole point is to increase your strength because muscle is a byproduct of strength. So by getting stronger, you're gonna have more muscle. So personally, I would focus on compound movements with a couple exercises just for supplementary work, just working on kind of finishing off the workouts like isolation movements. I think a perfect split is a 3 or 4 day split. If you're doing the 3 day, 2 upper body, 1 lower body, that's for the bro split. For women, literally just swap that. 2 days of lower body, 1 day of upper body. Where if you're doing a 4 day, you can do push-pull legs. You can definitely do that sort of workout style. That's just if you want to be in the gym more than what you currently need to be in. 3 days a week though is totally fine. We also have to remember that those movies are billions and billions of dollars on the line. If a character has to look a certain way, it would make sense for that character to, well, be on gear in order to get to that size to make it look a little bit more realistic. Also with his diet, I think it's completely impossible, not impossible, but almost impossible for the average person to do. I have not cooked 3 times in a day for a very long time. I cook currently once per week on a Sunday for 45 minutes. I cook 2 different meals and I have that for the entire week. That is so much more sustainable for somebody who works 40, 50, 60 hours a week, depending on your lifestyle. If you have the time to cook 2 to 4 meals a day, sure, give it a try. There's always ways to make a diet fit your schedule. Same thing with training. There's always time in the day to fit training for you. My workouts are about 30 to 35 minutes. I've made some pretty decent gains in the time that I've been working out. It's only been about 6 months right now, but I think I've made some pretty good progress in that time. Overall, I don't recommend his diet or training to anyone. I think going down a more traditional 3 or 4 day split workout is the way to go. There's tons of different workout regimens online if you wanted to have that form of training. If you wanted to try this, you definitely can, but I don't think it's worth it. The only positive thing about this whole experience is that I feel like I am one step closer to being a real villain because of the food that I had to eat today. It was disgusting. But with that said, Marvel, if you're looking for another villain, call me. Seriously, can you actually call me?